Did you know that with just a few simple steps, you can fall asleep in just 5 minutes without taking a single pill? For many older adults, getting a full night of restful sleep seems more and more out of reach. Even when the body is exhausted, even when they go to bed early, their eyes stay wide open and the mind just keeps wandering endlessly. Sleepless nights pile up slowly, draining the body, weakening memory, wearing down the spirit, and slowly eroding the joy of living over time. It is not just harmful to physical health, it robs people of the peace and calm they deserve in their golden years. What most people do not realize is that with just a few subtle changes in daily habits, living space, and a few proper relaxation techniques, you can absolutely regain the ability to fall asleep quickly and deeply in a gentle and natural way. And the best part is these methods are not only effective, but also easy to follow and perfectly suited to the physical and emotional needs of older adults. In today's video, I will walk you through the most in-depth understanding of how sleep works as we age, the real reasons why falling asleep becomes more difficult, and most importantly, I will guide you step by step to help you fall asleep in just a few minutes, in a completely safe and long-lasting way. Before we begin, go ahead and leave a positive comment down below as a way of making a commitment to attract good energy into your life. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on helpful content like this. Let's build a space full of positive energy together and fully restore our health and vitality as we grow older. So, what exactly makes sleep more fragile over time? In order to improve sleep quality, we first need to understand the silent changes happening inside our bodies and minds as we age. One of the very first reasons older people struggle with sleep is a decrease in melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. When we are younger, our bodies naturally produce melatonin in the evening, sending signals to the brain that it is time to rest. But as we get older, melatonin levels can drop by 70 to 80%, making those sleepy signals weaker and delaying or disrupting the process of falling asleep. Along with that come hormonal changes. Women after menopause and men in their middle age and beyond often experience hormonal imbalances that lead to restlessness, feeling overheated, and night sweats, all of which interrupt sleep. Our internal body clock or circadian rhythm also changes over time. Older adults tend to get sleepy earlier in the evening, but often wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall back asleep. Even if they spend a long time in bed, the sleep itself feels shallow and never quite enough. Beyond the biological factors, our emotional state deeply affects our sleep. Worries about health, finances, family matters, or that quiet, lingering sense of loneliness. They might not be so obvious during the day, but when the night falls and everything quiets down, they come rushing in. That feeling of being disconnected, unheard, or having no one to talk to turns the mind into a non-stop stream of thoughts. And it is exactly that constant thinking that makes sleep so fragile and difficult to reach, even when the body is already completely worn out. Understanding these subtle changes is the first step to no longer fearing the moment night falls. And now is the time to learn how to reclaim your sleep, not with pills, but with your own body. Number 1. Adjusting your sleep environment. First of all, tidiness plays a key role. A cluttered bedroom does not just overwhelm the eyes, it also creates a subtle sense of unease, making it harder for the mind to relax. Try to keep your sleeping space clean, simple, and calming. The lighting should be soft and warm. Avoid blue light from electronic devices or harsh fluorescent bulbs. If possible, use a bedside lamp with a soft yellow or pale orange hue to create a gentle, relaxing effect for your eyes and brain. Temperature is another crucial factor. The human body needs to slightly cool down to enter deep sleep. That is why the ideal room temperature should be between 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. If the weather is chilly, a light blanket or a pair of socks can help keep you warm without feeling stuffy. The air in the room should circulate well and not be too dry or too humid, as either extreme can cause you to wake up in the middle of the night. A simple but worth trying trick is using an essential oil diffuser in the bedroom. Scents like lavender or peppermint have been shown in small studies to help calm the nervous system and create a sense of relaxation. When you inhale these aromas, their molecules interact with parts of the brain that regulate emotions, helping reduce mild anxiety and encouraging sleepiness. While they are not a substitute for medication, soft scents in the evening can create a more soothing environment, especially for older adults who tend to overthink at night. Number 2, keeping your body temperature steady. One commonly overlooked factor when it comes to sleep is your body temperature. To fall into deep sleep, your body naturally needs to cool down a little. This is a well-studied biological process. As your internal temperature drops, your brain gets the signal that it is time to rest, triggering the chemical reactions that help you fall asleep. One of the simplest and most effective ways to support this process is taking a warm shower or bath about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. It may sound counterintuitive, since warm water heats the body. How can it help you sleep? In fact, a warm shower dilates blood vessels near the surface of your skin, allowing blood to flow outward. As soon as you step out, your body starts cooling down quickly, and that drop in temperature creates the perfect condition for sleep. Not only that, a warm shower helps relax tight muscles, ease aches and pains, which is especially beneficial for older adults who often suffer from joint pain or nighttime cramps. Warm water also soothes the nervous system, slows the heart rate, and reduces mental stress, all of which are key to letting your mind fully unwind before bed. The ideal time to shower is about 60 to 90 minutes before you get into bed. This gives your body time to naturally cool off after being warmed up, which acts as a natural signal to your brain. It is time to rest. If a full-body shower is not convenient, just soaking your feet in warm water can bring about a similar relaxing effect, especially helpful for those with blood pressure issues or limited mobility in the evening. Number 3, maintaining a steady circadian rhythm. To reset your internal clock, the key is to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. When you stick to a consistent schedule, your brain learns to release melatonin, the sleep hormone, at the right time. On the other hand, if your sleep schedule is all over the place, your body gets confused, leading to grogginess during the day and restlessness at night. This is especially true for retirees or those no longer tied to strict routines. The feeling of not being in a rush often causes us to slip into irregular habits without realizing it is quietly damaging our sleep. Start by picking a consistent bedtime, ideally around 9:00 to 10:00 p.m., when the body naturally produces the most melatonin. Do not wait until you are exhausted to lie down. Instead, train your body clock through regularity. In the morning, get out of bed right away, open your curtains, and let in natural sunlight. Morning light plays a huge role in resetting your circadian rhythm and helps your body recognize that a new day has begun. Before bed, create a wind-down period that lasts about 30 to 60 minutes. This is the time for your body to slow down, turn off electronic devices, lower the lights, and avoid reading news or overthinking. Instead, you could read a few pages of a light book, listen to soothing music, or simply practice slow, deep breathing to relax your entire body. If you are in the habit of taking naps, keep them short and early in the afternoon. Just 20 to 30 minutes is enough to refresh you without affecting your main sleep at night. Number 4, eating smart in the evening. Besides a comfortable sleep environment and a steady body clock, your eating habits play a significant role in how well you sleep, especially for older adults. As the digestive system slows down with age, eating the wrong way at night can make your body stay busy processing food when it should be resting. This leads to bloating, acid, reflux, restlessness, or discomfort, all of which make it harder to sleep well. A key rule is to eat dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime. This gives your stomach enough time to digest most of the food, and prevents it from becoming a burden when you lie down. Eating too close to bedtime forces your body to work overtime instead of relaxing, which disrupts sleep or makes it hard to fall asleep. Older adults should be especially mindful since the digestive system is not as efficient as it once was, making symptoms like indigestion, heartburn, or gas more likely. Pay close attention to what is in your dinner too. Cut back on greasy, salty, and sugary foods, the three things that mess with both digestion and sleep. Salty foods can cause fluid retention and nighttime trips to the bathroom, while sugar spikes your blood sugar and overstimulates your brain. Fried foods, spicy dishes, or meals high in protein can also make you feel heavy and uncomfortable at night. Instead, opt for lighter meals that are easy to digest and rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin naturally. A great dinner could include steamed vegetables, lightly grilled fish, brown rice, or a warm bowl of soup. If you feel hungry close to bedtime, a small portion of sleep-friendly snacks, like a ripe banana, a few almonds, or a glass of warm unsweetened milk can support sleep without causing disruption. Number 5. Avoiding overstimulation. In today's digital world, many people, especially older adults who live alone or have little social interaction, tend to use the television, phone, or tablet right up until bedtime as a form of entertainment or to pass the time. But few realize that those very devices are among the biggest culprits behind poor quality sleep. Electronic screens emit blue light, a short wavelength light that suppresses your body's production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps your body recognize nighttime and begin the sleep cycle. When you are constantly exposed to blue light in the evening, your brain gets tricked into thinking it is still daytime, making it harder to feel sleepy and causing shallow or disrupted sleep. That is why many people, even after lying in bed early, toss and turn for hours without falling asleep. It is not just the light. The content on screens also stimulates the brain. Negative news intents, shows, dramatic videos, or social media can all keep your mind in a heightened state. For older adults, the nervous system becomes more sensitive to strong emotions, which can raise heart rate, activate stress hormones like cortisol, and pull you further away from the calm state needed for sleep. That is why one of the most important rules for protecting your sleep is to turn off the TV, phone, and all screens at least 1 hour before bedtime, ideally by 9 p.m. This is when your brain needs to begin slowing down and entering sleep prep mode. Instead of staring at a screen, try gentler activities like reading a physical book, listening to relaxing music, or simply sitting quietly in a dim, peaceful room. Once you have prepared all the ideal conditions for a good night's sleep, it is time to learn how to trick your nervous system into shifting the body into rest mode in just a few minutes. Now let me introduce you to the military sleep method, a famous technique designed to help people fall asleep in just 5 minutes, and sometimes even as fast as 2 minutes. It was originally developed for soldiers who needed to rest quickly under high-pressure conditions. What is surprising is that this technique is incredibly effective for older adults too, because it helps break the connection between the body and those never-ending racing thoughts, which are often the main reason behind restless nights. The secret lies in deliberately relaxing the body part by part. Start by lying comfortably on your bed, arms relaxed at your sides, eyes gently closed. Focus first on your forehead. Feel it and allow any tension there to melt away. Then move to your shoulders, a common place for holding stress and fatigue. Imagine them softening as if someone is gently massaging them. Next, shift your attention down through your arms, your stomach, your thighs, and finally to your feet. As you consciously relax each part of your body, you gradually guide your whole system into a deep, resting state. Once your body begins to settle down, use your imagination to create a vivid scene of relaxation. You might picture yourself lying in a hammock, gently swaying beneath cool green trees with the sound of a stream nearby. Or you might revisit a peaceful garden from childhood, a place where everything felt slow, gentle, and safe. These images help your brain drift away from reality, protecting it from worry and overthinking. Finally, silently repeat a soft affirmation to yourself, such as, "I am falling asleep. I am letting go into rest." This not only calms the mind, but acts like a light form of self-hypnosis that helps maintain relaxation until you naturally drift off. In addition, there are special breathing techniques that can guide the body into a deep state of relaxation in just a few minutes. When done properly, your breath alone can soothe the nervous system and open the door to natural, effortless sleep. Better than any pill. Number 1. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. This is a simple but highly effective method to calm the nervous system and shift your body from a state of stress to deep relaxation within minutes. When done right, this slow and controlled breathing rhythm helps lower heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and, most importantly, break the loop of repetitive thoughts that keep you awake at night. It is very easy to do. First, sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and begin by breathing in through your nose for 4 seconds, letting the air fill your belly. Then hold your breath for 7 seconds. This allows your body to fully absorb the oxygen and triggers a relaxation response in the parasympathetic nervous system. Finally, exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, as if gently blowing out a candle. Repeat this cycle at least 4 times and continue as long as it feels comfortable. What makes this technique so powerful is that it works directly on the autonomic nervous system, the part of your body you cannot consciously control. When you breathe slowly and deeply, your body understands there is no danger, which reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, slows the heart rate, and helps the brain move into a sleep-ready state. Number 2. Alternate nostril breathing. This technique balances the flow of energy in the body and creates harmony between the two sides of the brain, the left side that handles logic and analysis, and the right side responsible for emotions and intuition. When both hemispheres are in sync, the nervous system naturally shifts into rest mode, lowering stress and bringing on sleepiness. It is simple and gentle to do. Start by sitting or lying in a comfortable position with your eyes closed. Use your thumb to gently block your right nostril and breathe in through your left nostril for 4 seconds. Then use your ring finger to block the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril for 4 seconds. Next, inhale through the right nostril, block it, and exhale through the left. That completes 1 cycle. Repeat this process 5 to 10 times, or until you feel your mind quieting and your heart rate slowing down. At first, you might have to focus closely on the movements, but after a few rounds, the breathing will become more natural and your body will start responding positively. What is special about this method is that it does more than just help you fall asleep. It also reduces anxiety, improves blood pressure, and stabilizes emotions, all of which often get in the way of deep sleep in older adults. Number 3. Breath counting. This is a gentle form of mindfulness meditation that helps shift your focus away from wandering thoughts and toward the steady rhythm of your breath, something your body already knows well and can easily follow. When the mind is overwhelmed with worries about health, money, family, or 100 little things, the brain stays in a constant state of activity, which makes it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep. By counting your breaths, you are actively calming your brain and bringing it back to the present moment, a place without regrets from the past or worries about the future. It is very easy to do. Lie down, close your eyes, and begin counting each exhale. For example, inhale, exhale, count 1, then continue with 2, 3, and so on up to 10, then start over. If your mind is still distracted, you can try counting backward from 100 to 1, counting 1 number with each exhale. Counting backward takes more concentration, which helps your brain stay busy with something simple, leaving no room for anxiety to creep in. There is no need to force yourself to finish the entire count, because the goal is not to reach the end, it is to help you relax along the way. Many people say they feel their eyes getting heavy and their mind slowing down before they even reach 80. And if you lose count, forget a number, or repeat one, do not worry. That is actually a good sign. It means your mind is beginning to let go, getting ready to slip into sleep. Deep, restful sleep is not something out of reach, as long as you truly understand your body and know how to take care of it the right way. The methods we shared today, from adjusting your sleep environment, stabilizing your internal clock, to using breathing and relaxation techniques, may seem simple, but they truly work. However, keep in mind that these methods are not meant to replace medication if you are currently under a doctor's care. That is why it is important to listen to your body with honesty and awareness, and never hesitate to consult a professional if you need support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, leave a positive comment, such as "I am allowing myself to fully rest," and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss any of the upcoming content. Together, let us build a community of older adults who sleep well, live healthy, and stay mentally strong each and every day. Thank you for staying with me until the end. You truly deserve a peaceful and restful night tonight.